Right now we're going to do a little wholesale deal. My end buyer not going to be able to come to the closing, so he's giving me a check for $27,000, and actually I believe the price was $27,900. I did a buy one house, get one house free special, and it was gone. I sent out an email to 300 people, and it was gone in 12 hours. So this guy that we're gonna go see, he is a past board member of REIA, Real Estate Investors Association. Very well respected, has done tons and tons of deals, and right now we're gonna pick up a check. He's gonna be out of town. He's gonna spend a lot of time doing investments in Florida, and we're actually gonna go to his rehab. We're gonna go pick up a check. We're gonna talk and ask him a few things, and see exactly what he does and how he does it. So hopefully he'll pick up a few things, and we'll learn a few little tidbits from a guy that knows his stuff, Mr. Kevin Trojak. Stay tuned. We're here at the house, the place where Mr. Kevin Trojak is rehabbing right now, and I knew his place because right in front of it is his Explorer. All pimped out. You got I buy houses. You got his phone number right there. A lot of people get some very good phone calls, get some good deals, good leads from advertising on your vehicle. We're here right now with Mr. Kevin Trojak. As I told you, he's a former REIA board member, has done lots and lots of deals, has helped out a lot of people in the Columbus area with real estate, and we're actually at one of his houses right now. We look at it, we're at 1526 Minnesota, and this is a 3-bedroom, Kevin?
It's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, full basement.
Okay.
Like a washer dryer hooked up in the basement, and it rents for $525 a month.
So for $525 per month for a 2-bedroom here. And as far as for getting this thing rented, real quickly, Kevin, let's give a little background. Tell me a little bit more about how many deals that you think you've done. What's your experience? Kind of what's your background?
I've probably done well over 100 deals. When I first started out, all I did was wholesaling. I think best year I bought 28 houses.
28 houses,
yeah. And
wholesaled all of them?
I actually wholesaled 16 of them, and made enough money to keep the other 12. So that's how I got into the rental business.
Okay, so when you started real estate, did you start real estate and then just like, did you go full time? Did you went right into it because of the wholesaling, or how was your? Because a lot of people, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that they're wondering, like, do I go all in? Do I put all the chips in? Do I say, hey, honey, we might not have a guaranteed income, or do you slowly go into it? What was your style? What was your experience?
Well, when I started off, I tried doing it part time, and it just, I did one a year, 2 a year maybe, and I finally at the middle of '96, I said, I just folded up, quit the corporate world and went full time, and in the 8 months that I went, I wholesaled enough deals to triple what I made on the previous year. So I said, hey, maybe if I learn something, I might be able to do better.
Excellent. And as far as so you did wholesaling, that's what you started out with. Now with me, the transaction, we're going to go through our deal and kind of the schematics of how our deal went through, but what you did was more in what my position is, which I am the wholesaler that has the contract, that's assigning that contract to the end buyer. And for my goal is that it's just quick, it's done, I make some money, and I'm on to something else. Whereas that when you get more established, or if you want and have the cash to be able to put up with it, and you have the crews and the contractors in place, that you can be able to take the back end and actually buy the property from the wholesaler, and you're going to make a lot more money, but you have to have a lot more things in place. Would you say that having to get those chunks of cash from doing wholesaling, would that be the way that you'd have to do it?
Yeah, I wouldn't. Starting out, I wouldn't do landlording. You just don't have. It takes a lot of money and patience. You can buy one house, but you don't have $50,000 to sunk in. Every 3 or 4 houses,
yeah.
You're gonna make $100 a month.
Yeah.
You can't really make a living. So you really need to build up your cash.
We are in the home of Mr. Kevin Trojak that he's rehabbing, and what we're going to do is we're going to go through the transaction that him and I came here, although this is a nice house, we came here to actually take care of a deal that him and I are doing, where I am the wholesaler. I'm assigning a contract to him, and Kevin is going to be getting 2 homes, and we're going to find out a little bit more about what he's going to do with it. So to kind of give you the setup, I was able to get homes from some distressed sellers that just wanted out of it. They lived out of town, they were up north about an hour away, and they were in 2 houses next door to each other. They just wanted out. They wanted out of it. They did not want to be a part of it. And so we negotiated a price, a fair price that they felt that, hey, that's okay, I'll take that cash and be done with it. And we negotiated a price, and those folks are going to get some cash. They're going to pay off some liens that they had. And I was able to pick up these 2 homes for, after the liens are being sold or after being paid off, about $13,000. And so I took this property, and being in it for around a little bit under $14,000, I said, okay, this house, I know these properties fixed up, these properties are going to be worth at least $100,000. But these houses need help. These houses are not the type of places that you are going to want to move in and raise a family. These have some issues with it, but if you can get them for a cheap enough price, which is what Mr. Trojak did, and he's going to be able to make money. My goal as far as the wholesaling, some people have different styles. My goal with wholesaling is that I want to do volume. I want to be like the Walmart. I want Kevin to know that he's getting a good deal. I want Kevin to know that he's going to make a buttload of money on this, a good chunk of cash, and so that he'll be able to say good things, he'll be able to make some good money, and he'll be able to buy from me in the future. What made you have the decision that I think you were even out of town? Can you kind of tell, like, you found out, you saw my email of the buy one house, get one for free?
Right, I checked that just before I was heading out of town, and I saw price $27,900 for 2 houses. The pictures look good, new siding, looked like the roofs were in good shape, and that comes to what, $14,000 a house, and that's, you don't find this anymore. So I jumped on the deal. I called Colin and said, I'll take them. Never went and saw them. Actually, I just today went to see them.
And this is real cash, and we're actually going to close on it this Monday. And he's not even going to be in town. He's going to be getting possession of 2 homes with full title, warranty, and he knows that he's going to be able to fix up and rehab these houses. Kevin, what do you plan on actually doing with these? Like, what is going to be the what's the future, do you think, with these houses? What are maybe 1 or 2 scenarios that you could possibly do with these 2 properties?
Okay, well, I could possibly wholesale them out to another investor, which I think there's enough room to do that.
Excellent.
And, I could make $3,000 or $4,000 a piece on them, or I could fix them up and sell them to an end user, or I could rent them out, or I was thinking maybe I'll land contract them out to an end user out in that area, which, if I can get $50,000-$55,000 on I don't know how much, I don't even know how much work needs to be done, never been inside.
Yeah.
So I would like to get some keys.
Yeah, right. We'll do that at closing.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is a situation where Kevin has lots of different opportunities. He can be able to wholesale, just kind of like what I did, as he said. He can be able to do a rental after fixing it up. He can fix it up and then sell it to a retail buyer. Has lots of options, and I'm sure, like someone of Kevin Trojak's experience, he wants to have as many outs, as many ways out to be able to be profitable as he can. If he wants cash, he wants right now cash, he'll be able to get right now cash by wholesaling it or by fixing it up and flipping it. If he wants to be able to have passive income, the type of stuff that he's going to be able to drink his lemonade when he's 70 years old and be able just to enjoy the passive income of buying 2 houses that he has no payments on, that his cash is 100% cash passive income to him, he can do that too. So Kevin Trojak, it was a pleasure doing business with you, and I look forward to seeing how well you do with the business.
I'll keep you informed and bring me some more houses.
That's awesome. Excellent. So that's it right there, ballers. That's kind of an idea of a transaction. We might be able to kind of go through it step by step a little bit later, but taking the steps and ideas that Mr. Trojak did and leading and following his example that he has led is definitely a good way to get this business going and be able to achieve whatever kind of successes you want with your real estate career. So here at Real Estate Baller, that's what we try to do, and we have a real estate baller right here, Mr. Kevin Trojak.